Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? We are almost there with this guy. Let me show you. Here it is in all its glory. So we are almost there. I think we are almost where we need to be with this guy for the texture. I mean, what I want to do on this guy today is working on adding more stickers a little bit everywhere. Because this is the art direction I want to go. It's stickers, stickers, stickers. A lot of details in the in these shapes. So the last stream we created a bunch of stickers like this, so a bunch of a design. I did them in a way where I was already assigning colors for the stickers in Affinity in the software directly in the texture, but I played a little bit with Blender and I found something really cool actually. I found that actually you can play with nodes for the texture and it changed a lot of things for me. And instead of having the texture determined in Affinity, I think it's gonna be better to use the previous idea I had which was to use the RGB channel for our texture. Hey Motsu, how you doing? Glad to see you there again. I hope everything is good for you. So yeah, what I did was let me show you. Outside live streaming, I spent time to rework the all the stickers, and you see that I changed all the colors to something RGB. So I assign red, green, and blue value for all of my sticker, and it's gonna be useful in Blender because I'm gonna be able to assign replace each of these color by a custom color. So I'm gonna be able to have for a single because like this I'm gonna be able to play with to assign a lot of different color combination in Blender, so it's gonna be awesome. I also try to create new stickers, maybe a little bit more fun, a little bit more graphics. So this one, which is the a lot kind of like my dog in design, and this one trying to have a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more something different. Life is great at the moment. That's great. Great to hear. Great to hear. So another thing that I realized in Blender is if I zoom in, you see that it's really jaggy and it's really bad. So I'm not sure why we got this bad resolution. Something I found out was to maybe play with the in the sampling, maybe play with the blurring, the blur thing. So let me show you. So right now, for example, I'm I should bring back the saturation. Let me see. Okay, so right now you see it's really jaggy, it's really aliased, it's really bad. A cute doggo. Yeah, you like it? Maybe you need to activate, but that's the thing. I can't find anything in the options in Blender to activate that. So I'm not sure where to find. What I found though was it's not really a anti-aliasing. It's more like you can blur a bit the you can blur the texture. So let me see. Let me show you. So you see that if I'm bumping this value, I got something less jaggy. So if I'm going with the default value, which is 1, you're gonna see the difference. You see the difference there? It's way better. The downside though is that if I'm doing something really big, it starts to get with the value like I think I was using 30. If my sticker is really big, it starts to get too blurry. So it seems like the blurriness is independent to the size of my stickers. So we're gonna have to manually play with this value. It's a little bit. It's not perfect. I don't like this workflow, but that's the best workflow I found so far. So we're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, that's weird. I never play. To be honest, it's the first time I'm making painting and texturing in Blender. Usually I'm using a Substance Painter, but since my shading is so different for this project, I prefer to use everything in Blender, because in Blender I can have the cell shading effect, so I can paint on a character with the cell shading effect, which is really valuable for me to have the proper representation. Maybe it has something to do with the file tab. Maybe you can use vector. I don't think so. Even if it was something, because it needs to, we need to use vector. I don't want to limit myself on vector for the stickers I'm doing. So I still prefer to play with this value, if this is the only way to do that, than redoing all my stickers in vectors and trying to convert them in vectors, because some of them are gonna be too difficult to do in vectors, at least with my knowledge. So we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna do it this way. So that's the downside, the bad thing I found in Blender. But I found another thing, which is the good thing. And the good thing is I can go here and go into the texture node editor. And this is where it starts to become really interesting. You see that if I'm going to, brush. So the name of this texture I'm using is called decal. And if I'm checking this, use node, dim, I got something that's gonna be different, so I don't need the checker. I can bring back my texture, which is there. So for example, let's use this one. I can just bring it here, and it should be, let me see. Yeah, it's there. The only thing is I can't see the preview. I don't know why, but it's there. And where it becomes really interesting is that now I can do something like this: separate RGB, and I can bring something called RGB. I forgot the name. Color? No, it's I forgot the name of the texture. If I just want a RGB value, RGB. Okay, let's go with mix RGB. We'll see about that. Could you give me just 5 minutes? I'll be back. Fuck, I got this. Yeah, I'll be back. Just give me. Right, I'm back. Cool. So what I was saying was, if I'm going there, we got two colors, so I can say that I can't say. Okay, so the green is gonna be one color. So the green one. So we're gonna blend two colors, and we're gonna use the green mask. So for example, I want the red to be a dark color, the green to be, maybe let's go with a kind of an orange. And then we're gonna do another one, and it's gonna be for the blue color. And then we put that in the input node. And the blue color, I don't know, I don't think we even need one, to be honest. So you see that now if I'm painting something, it's got the okay, it got the color right, but it seems it doesn't have the alpha right. So let me see. RGBA, combine RGBA maybe? No, not what I was looking for. Alpha. So I need to find, or maybe no, I just need to make another blend with a transparent color, like this. Ooh, nope. Seems like it. Not taking the okay. Okay, all right. So we need to find. Let me see. So if I'm going this way, would you be okay to collaborate? So we are keeping the red, green, blue, but for the alpha we going back with the original. Yes. So now you're working properly. Maybe is there a way to transform to have something a little bit smaller? Do we have maybe something called transform? Scale, yes. And I'm gonna go with something like 0.75. Where? Nope. It's 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Yeah, but now it's tiling. I don't want it to tile. This is probably something that I can type. Oop. So maybe there. Node. Straight. Alpha. Straight. sRGB. Is there something that's where do I play with the clip or the? This is something really new for me in Blender. This this brush node thing. So that's why you are seeing me really have trouble to do stuff. Please make the Attack on Titan. It's already done. It's I'm sorry, but there won't be any update on Attack on Titan. Sorry about that, but now I'm all in this personal project. So okay, so that's it should be something where maybe it's there. Mapping, no. Maybe if I put my side in here. Nope. Abstract. How I'm gonna do this? Knowing, I think it should have been something where I can determine the you see, I'm looking for something like this. When I'm not using the nodes, I'm able to say that if I want to the border to clip, repeat, or you know, these kind of things. Unfortunately, I can't find it when I'm using the maybe there is a node called mapping. Nope. That's annoying. Maybe it's in the output node. Nope. Maybe it's the way I'm doing the I'm bringing the image. Like if it's image or texture. Open. Nope. But we got something else called texture. What's the difference? Oh, texture is just a yeah. Nope. Nope. Coordinates. There is no coordinate, so it doesn't make any sense there. How can I? How will I handle them? Let me see if Google can help me. Hey, thank you, Dank Fudge, for following. I hope you like what you're seeing, even if right now it's not really interesting, I guess. But let me see. Blender texture node clip. Mesh texture node clip image. I would like to make a bigger and it's cycle when I used clip in the image texture node and in the background. Doesn't look like same thing I'm trying to do. Image texture, no, it's not the thing is texture. Maybe I should add editor. Using an image texture node in Blender render. Okay. Texture. Before you have is an image coming to an output, I would just uncheck the use node, as it's not needed unless you are going to add more node. Or add more space around your image. Ah, fuck, I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Is there a way to make the square brush? This is really not what I want to do, shape of a brush. Damn, that's annoying. Fais attention aux pages internet que tu vas ouvrir. Ouais, il faudrait pas qu'on on tombe sur mon historique. Hein. Boom, 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 boom. How will I be able to tackle this? Okay. What if I'm creating a new... Okay, what if I'm creating a new texture? Like a world texture with a... No, brush. Creating a new one with the expansion clip. Open. We're gonna go with the let me see. Let's bring back something square shape. So can I click and drag? No way, doesn't work like that. Because let's go with something square shape. And what if I'm going back to my decal and instead of a texture I'm going with going with texture and I'm grabbing this one and then 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Good. That's a little bit of extra steps, but at least I got what I was looking for. So that's good. So all of this, why I've been doing all of this is because now I can quickly, you know, go there, change the color. Like maybe I want to have the background white. You see now it's white. And this way, using the same texture, I'm gonna be able to have different result, you know, different color, and I'm gonna be able to do a lot of variation really quickly, and it's gonna be way more easier for me, way more interesting for me. So with that being said, let's properly do our texture. I think we are all set up, almost all set up. All I need to do, maybe I can even, if I want, I could even, let's say for example, I want a red background. Right, I got this kind of shape. If I want to go even quicker, I could even put thing like a hue saturation at the very end of this. So I'm gonna be able to just playing with this value, and I'm gonna be able to do a lot of variation very quickly. Sorry about that. Probably the COVID that is kicking in. Okay, I think we are ready to do the proper texture. So first of all, I'm gonna delete everything, obviously. So let me go to my fill layer. Can I make a erase alpha? Yes, perfect. Oh boy. So the downside of all of this is that now it's making the Blender really slow. But hey, we'll see about that. So let's go with that. I want to keep this this layout. It's gonna be useful. And now how could I do that? Okay, so now let's paint. I think we are ready to paint. So I'm gonna go with this one. So the one we've been using. The red is gonna be dark color, or maybe white color, like this, and green is gonna be dark. We're gonna have something like this. The unresponsiveness is becoming really problematic. And the last thing I want to do is blurring a little bit. I don't have the blur. Yeah, okay. I have to do it in the nodes too. Do I have something called blur? I don't have any blur. Jesus, that's annoying too. Oh no, I can't go there. It can be done here in the sampling. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, so if I'm going back to my decal, yeah, it starts to be really unresponsive. Oh boy, it's gonna be really annoying, I think. Why is it so slow? Is it because I'm using nodes? Let me see if I'm bypassing everything and going like this. Is it? a little bit better. Okay, anyway, I think I don't have the choice. We're gonna power through this. Alright, so let's go. I'm gonna put one decal here. Then the fact that I need to always go back and forth is kind of disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, then we're gonna use this one. We're gonna use maybe a red color and the white for the outside. Damn, that's slow. And it's too blurry. I really don't like this workflow, to be honest. It's really really difficult to work this way. I don't know if there is a better workflow. I'm sure there is a better workflow, but I don't know anything better for now. Let me grab maybe this one. Put a nice one in. So maybe go with white for the side with the let's go with something simple, like the eyes might be orange, for example. Go for eyes orange and dark. And then there is this, oh my god, this is bad. Maybe I should go into Substance Painter, because this is really bad. Really bad. Maybe I need to go in Substance Painter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in Substance Painter, because the quality and the performance, all of this is really really annoying for me. I'm gonna have to go into Substance Painter. Okay. Let's forget everything. Let's bring... Okay, I'm a bit annoyed, but we're gonna have to do this. So I'm gonna grab everything. I'm gonna export in FBX. I'm crossing my finger that the I don't need to do anything with the UV set. We'll see about that. So let me go into the desktop, export this as like this. That kind of looks like the slime enemies for Fusion Fall. I don't know this game. Is it a game? Fusion Fall. I have no idea what it is. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. I'm guessing you're talking about this guy. That's something. So I have no idea why every time I'm losing the icons, I need to restart the my window explorer, and doesn't make any sense. But there we go. Crossing my fingers that the my subscription is still on for Panther. If it's not, I'll probably install a older version. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So I'm gonna select the. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay, okay, okay. Calm down. All right, let's grab this guy. Okay. Yeah, obviously that's the material is a mess. Should have known that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna duplicate all of my mesh, put that in a new collection. So I'm gonna call this add collection. Come on, you can do it. Here we go. I'm gonna call it export. And I'm gonna put everything in, so I don't need to see the low collection, maybe not even this. I'm gonna remove the outline. I don't need the outline, and I'm gonna collapse everything, merge everything together, and I'm gonna remove all the material. I should have like this, everything, and I'm just gonna create a default material like that. So now if I'm exporting this, edit, project configuration, select, game generic, okay. All right. I just have one, that's perfect, that's exactly what I want. So what I need to do now is making, yeah, that's the one, other version. What do you mean the other version? So first of all, I'm gonna have to bring all of my sticker inside inside Panther. I'm just gonna grab them all, click and drag. This, it's texture, and it's gonna be imported for this project. For now, we're gonna go just for this project, and I'm gonna put a prefix sticker quote. Okay. I'm gonna do I'm gonna go into designer, and I'm gonna create a quick filter where I'm gonna be able to replace the color directly into with just one filter. Oh, you know the alternative way to use paid program? No, it's I got older version of before it was bought by Adobe. I got older version of Painter. I'm trying to be the most legal I can. I won't say that's 100% legal, but I'm trying to be the most I can. And I think I got one version in Steam. I think I bought one a couple years ago. Okay, so we want to do a filter, a penta filter generic. Would it be? I forgot what's the difference between generic and specific. Applied on specific channel for penta. Effect is applied on each component of each. Okay, let's go with the specific. No, generic. Let's go with generic. I'm gonna call this filter RGB replace. Yeah. So we're gonna have our inputs. We're gonna bring RGB wait. But the input is I don't want a grayscale input. With color. What the difference? Okay, I'm gonna remove this one. Let's see. I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. In a long time I didn't do anything like this, but it needs to be done. So let's go. So that's gonna be our inputs. We're gonna separate RGB split like this. Is there something shuffle? I think it's called channel shuffle. What is it? No. Blend, color mask, color mask, color match. How does it work, this one? No. Okay, so we're gonna have one input value, I think it is. No. We're gonna have a RGB in, it's called uniform color. So like we're gonna have black, one, we're gonna have white one, it's okay, and maybe a gray one or a red one. So here we go. So the idea here is we're gonna use a blend. So we're gonna blend between the black, the background, so it's gonna be the red, the white's gonna be the green, and then we're gonna bring the red in the blue, using the blue channel like this. We need to expose our value. So when I expose the black, is gonna be exposed a new graph input, and I'm gonna call it red. Okay, this one is gonna be, it's a little bit counterintuitive what I'm doing, I know that, but I know what I'm doing. Green. This one is gonna be blue. So if I'm going with this and I'm trying to publish this, I'm gonna publish it. Let's put it on the desktop for now. So it's gonna be a filter RGB color place. Publish. Well, something. This. So if I'm going back to Painter and I'm bringing the filter I just created, the SBSR, it's a filter, perfect, okay, just current session for now. So let me see, so that's mean, let's see if I'm, what if I'm taking one of my texture, here. How are we using the mapping thing? I think there is a new thing with the designer where you can I forgot how to do that. Okay, you know what, it's fine. Let's go with this. We'll find it for later. I just want to make sure that's my filter is working properly. So let's say I put that in my face color thing. So for the alpha, I don't want any alpha. And I want it to be okay. So the idea is if I'm using this way and then I'm putting a filter on this and I'm going for my RGB filter. Oh boy, it's working. but it's working, but yeah. It's almost working. Now I need to make sure that we are the alpha. Let me see if I'm doing this alpha merge. Hey Dinojo, how you doing? Doing good? Okay. Let's try again. Let's bring our filter again. Current session only import. So I'm gonna have two of them. That's okay. Yes, it's working the way I want it. So now, every time I'm gonna put a new stickers, I'm gonna be able to change the color independently. So for example, the background I want it to be white, perfect, but I want the border to be black, and maybe the arrow to be orange. I'm gonna be able to do all this. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for, at least in Painter. So all the stickers, the sticker position, we're gonna do it in Painter, I think, because I got too much. It's too complicated in the in Blender. I don't like the result in Blender. The quality is bad. The performance are bad. Unfortunately, I don't like to work in Blender for this kind of things. So it took us a little bit of time, but at least I got something. I think now we are set up to have a good result for the next for this guy and even for the next character. So this guy is the first character I'm doing. Maybe not the first, but at least the first with this workflow. So it's always taking more time. It's all right. It's all right. I think it's good to take this time because it's gonna speed up quite a lot after that for the next character we're gonna do. So okay. So now I'm gonna delete it and we're gonna redo with a new layer. I'm just let me check something because I just want to see the painter. What's new? I think it's something like this. I just want to see the there is something. I know that's in the last version of Painter we got something called there is something that you can map a texture. Painter mapping maybe, and project maybe projection. I think it's the projection tool. Let me see in the documentation. That's not really what I was looking for. It's a cool feature because after that you can play with the transform tool. No, it's not what that's not what I had in mind. Is that something like this? No. Projection? No, it's not this one I was looking for. Come on, I know. Where? You see on the yeah, you see that's I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this kind of stuff. Let's go to the documentation. So actually, okay, so you take a texture. Let me see. But what if I'm taking this texture and nope. Why are you doing that? It needs to be an alpha? Nope. Like I don't get it. Drag and drop, choose the material in alpha, from drag and drop on the data part of the mesh. I don't get it. Am I not in 7.2? Oh, it's 7.3. Why it's not updated? I've been wanting to ask you what made you decide to go with the cel shading look as opposed to something more realistic, because I really wanted to try something different for my game. In my work it's always PBR, realistic rendering, so kind of I'm used to that, but I don't know, I really wanted to try something else. I really wanted to challenge myself on a new cool rendering that's not, well, at least when I made the choice, it wasn't that used in games. Now we start to see more and more games using this rendering style, so maybe it's not gonna be as unique as I thought it would be. But now for me it's something really, really different, and I'm learning a lot of different things, which is really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna have to update Panther, I think. Yeah, update. So let me save it. I'm gonna put that on the desktop for now. I'll call this temp. I'm sorry for this stream. It's really a lot of me struggling with stuff for now. I think we need more cel-shaded game. Personally, I like this style very much. Me too, and especially when it's being well made. I mean, when you look at the first reason was because of Guilty Gear. That's why I'm going with this style. The guy that is responsible for the style of Guilty Gear has made a presentation at one of the GDC, and I was really blown away by the workflow he'd been using. At that time it was really alien for me, because it was really different. That's what I've been taught so far, and it was really cool to see, oh my god, we can do that. I never thought we could use this or that tool to do this kind of to have this kind of result, and it was really cool, and I really wanted to experiment this. So that's why that's also the reason why I went to the cel shading style. I wanted to check if I would be able to have something as cool. And then I play a little bit, and finally my workflow is a little bit different. Not so much, but a little bit different than what Guilty Gear is doing. Guilty Gear is doing something really, let's say, hardcore. You know, yeah, they're going really deep in the precision and the refinement of the cel shading. Me, I'm trying to find in between where it's looking good, but I can work fast and with a tool that's already made for PBR workflow. So I'm trying to find a in between. Guilty Gear's graphics are amazing. How they simulate perspective and perfection in drawings in 3D is crazy. Yeah, right. It's really good. Guilty Gear is really good. I think my approach is more like what CyberConnect 2 is using for the games, like the Naruto games, or the recently I think it was the Demon Slayer. I think they made a Demon Slayer game. So I think the my workflow is a little bit closer to what CyberConnect 2 is using actually. But I don't know for sure, because you know, I never seen assets in RAW in the of CyberCode. I don't know. That's why I hate Adobe. You need to update the Creative Cloud for being able to update Painter, for being able to have the latter. And then it's stuck. The Creative Cloud is so bad. Now it's stuck for. Oh my god. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, we're gonna have to do without. Okay, I really wanted to have a good workflow. I think it's I'm start to get fed up with all of this. We're gonna just do the old school style, I guess. But I start to be really fed up with all these technical issues, you know. Yeah, those artificial imperfections only really look good on an angle, so 2D fighting games works really well with it. Yeah, and it's coming through with the like I said, for a fighting game, character are the most important. So you need to put all your budget and all your resources in terms of art direction in the character. A little bit in the background also, obviously, but the character are gonna be your priority. So it makes sense to have a workflow that it's going really deep in the trying to have something really clean and really yeah, you know what I mean. But for my game, you won't see the character as close as in a fighting game. So some of the workflow that is used in Guilty Gear doesn't make sense. And not only that, but in Guilty Gear you never change. The character always stays in the same stage, you know. So you have a full control of the lighting. You know exactly what the lighting is gonna be. You know exactly what the you know the lighting is gonna be. For my game, it's gonna be a little bit different because I need to take account that maybe the character is gonna be indoor, maybe the character is gonna be outside, maybe it's gonna be outside but behind the shade of a tree, for example. So I need to cast shadow, but how the shadow is gonna it's gonna be handled, it's different than a fighting game because there is more situation where lighting situation for where the character is gonna be rendered. So you have to take that into account too. So that's why I think the Guilty Gear workflow would be. No, I can't say that. It would be. It would still be could be used for a game like what I'm doing, but it's just the amount of time I would have to put in a character is insane, and I don't think it's wise for me. It would look awesome, but I don't think it's wise. Ok, so pas le temps de niaiser là. J'en ai marre. On y va. So I'm gonna oh maybe wait. I know why. I need to bring like I need to bring a fill layer actually. Now. Oop. No. Okay, you know what? Screw you. Base color. Okay, no, screw you. I'm gonna do so we're gonna start like we said with this guy. It's gonna be into the base color. We go base color. We don't want to use any other texture. We want to remove our alpha to have something like this. We also want to use we have a click and drag. I forgot everything about no tiling. Okay. And we're gonna put the sticker like it. I want it to be alignment. I want it to be aligned on my camera. Is it a good idea? I don't know. There is a backface coloring off. Nope, on. And I don't like the fade there is. No, 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 no. UV. Yeah, UV is gonna work better. Okay, so we're gonna do something like this. I'm gonna put my filter, so I'm gonna be able to change the color. Oh yeah, but I need to bring it back. So let's go, let's go. Project. Yeah, so that I'm gonna be able to put the color. So the background is gonna be gray and the edge like this. That's perfect. So we have this. I'm gonna create a new layer. It's gonna be a capsule like that. Wait. Yeah. Same thing, the filter. Gonna make the red in something like this. It's cool. Let's go with maybe this one. Oh, this one I'm gonna put this here, I think. It's gonna be even better. Damn, the resolution is really bad there. Ah, it's because I'm in 1K. Oh, it's clean, it's crisp, it's perfect. Add filter. like this. So we want the gonna put it in white for the background. I'm gonna use the orange. For the eye, we're gonna go with something bright and yellow. Okay. Let me go back to 2K because maybe the 4K is a little bit too much right now. Okay, let's keep going with that. So the good thing, I think, the good thing is that this way, since I'm doing this in layer, it's gonna be easier for me to tweak later if I need to make some tweaks. So maybe it's not that bad that I'm doing that in Substance Painter. So let me go with this one. And I'm gonna create a bunch and then I'm gonna change the color later. Let's go creating a bunch of stickers. It's sticker time. Okay. With the okay. Then this one. Actually, I'm gonna go with... No, I'm gonna even go with something like this. And then maybe something like bing, bing, this. Okay. Let's put some hearts. You can put a bunch of images in the window and you can choose whether it's on top of the program you're using. It's great. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's do the color tweak for all of this. I'm gonna go into my filter now. Where it is? I think it's there. Bring this. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because no, 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 no. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna have to go this way instead. So the hearts are gonna be pink, obviously. This with maybe a dark. We're gonna go with red and white. I like it. Oh, I think you didn't read the message I posted above that one. I don't see the message you're talking about. Those artifacts you speaking about, you can put a bunch of images in the window and you can choose whether it's on top of the program you're using. I don't understand actually. You mean this message? You can put a bunch of images in the window. In the window? I don't know. I'm sorry. But this one is gonna be maybe let's go with a silk. Silk, something like this. And this is okay. I quite like this color selection actually. Let's go with that. Just making sure that I'm not using pure color. Yeah, let's keep going with this. Something, let's keep it black and white like that. You're gonna be, yeah, black and white. You are gonna be white and light gray and maybe yellow. Or maybe do the opposite. Ah, come on. Whoops. Okay, like this maybe. Let's keep going with this. Add filter. This is gonna be in blue, I think. Gonna be good. Sorry. Here you're gonna be in blue, maybe black. Yeah. Sorry. I think you didn't send that one. I was recommended pre-ref. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I got pre-ref. Yeah, I think there is a. I didn't see your previous message. But it's already pre-ref. It's already on my computer. You see, already using it. Go with maybe orange. that. Filter. We're almost done. So it's gonna be white. Okay. Yeah, PureRef is really cool. It's really cool software. And I think we're done. Let's see how it's looking. So I'm gonna export this. I'm gonna create a new template. I'm gonna call this. It's gonna be called T stickers. And then we're gonna use the name of the project, 01, and I'm gonna name this sticker export sticker, no, just stickers. Yeah, gonna save the setting. I need to save first the properly save the painter file. So this time we're gonna put it in the right location. So it's gonna be in character. It's gonna be in enemy. Color generic. Let's create a new folder called texture. And this one I'm gonna put it here, and it's gonna be called enemy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call this sticker and cult. Yes, cult generic. 01. I'm gonna save it. And now, just making sure that the in my instead of I don't need to use it. It's already gonna be in the name of the project. I don't need the 0 and 2. I just need to end it with. Oh, I don't even need anything actually. And we're gonna bring the color. Where is my color base color? We're gonna put that in the RGB, and that's gonna be all. That's gonna be all. So this time I can export this in 4K. I want it to be the highest I can. I'm gonna export this in the same place where I put my painter, which is in the assets row character, enemy, color generic, texture, and it's gonna be there. And the template, we're gonna use the one we just created, which is the stickers one. So if I'm exporting that, save the settings, we should have let me check. Yeah, exactly what I was looking for, although I don't like the fact that yeah, I need to remove the background. My mistake. Is there a way to remove the background actually? Can we export without the with the alpha? Oh man. No, because I exported in RGB. Oh fuck. Made a mistake. I made a mistake. I want it to be exported with the alpha, but I didn't paint anything in the alpha. Pretty annoying. Please scroll. HB. Or maybe I can. Yeah, I can do something like this. You see, I can export like this. Yeah, I think it. We'll see about that. So, if I'm going back to Blender and I'm going back to this guy. Now, if I'm going into my shading, let's go back to this. We are going back to our shader editor right there, and then we're gonna replace the sticker texture unpack. Yeah, unpack. What is it? Then we're gonna go to texture and I'm gonna use this one. Yes, it's perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, I'm happy. Or maybe I'm just gonna use the UV map. No, not the UV map. The layer 1 was good. Or maybe not. How is it working with the UV map? Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. So yeah, okay. Finally we got something that sits finally working. Damn, that was a long shot. We need to do the same thing here. I'm gonna grab all those nodes and put them in here. Copy paste. Okay, so you can see it's working. It's working. I don't like this one. So that's a good thing, is I'm gonna be able to go back to yeah, well, to each of my layers, change the color if I need to. So let me see what would be a good color for this one. Maybe something orange or yellow, like this, and maybe the eye is gonna be red or white. Actually, yeah, white. This. So if I'm going there and I'm reloading the texture, yeah, I think it's looking better this way. I don't like maybe I don't like the, probably prefer to have probably prefer to have dark line instead of white. It's read better. And this red, I think it's too aggressive. Let's try something like this. Okay. Perfect, perfect. So maybe I'm gonna group all of them into one folder. Whoop. And I'm gonna call front tail this, so it's gonna be a little bit easier for me to organize myself this way. I'm gonna create a new one. We're gonna bring this one. Oh boy. This. I don't know if it's a good idea. We'll see about that. Create more. Let's create more. Maybe on the pant we're gonna be using this one. Right. In the this. I don't know, the I don't like the the way it's wrapping. Not sure why it's doing this. There is a blending in the depth I would like to avoid. I don't know how to do that, especially when I'm using the camera alignment. Yeah, there is this this is really annoying. How could I avoid this? There's something called depth curl or something like this. Where are you, Creative Cloud? Did you finish the update? I would really love to use your new feature, but you're not helping me there. Ah, so now you don't even want to open? That's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you, Creative Cloud. You have been really useful. Thank you for so much. Stay the same, eh? So maybe if I duplicate. I hate it. I hate this when I'm lost like this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna deal. Oh no, it's too bad. It's way too bad. I don't have any control on this. It's really annoying me. So I'm gonna forgot this idea. I'm gonna just bring let me bring another like this. This. Let's see what we could bring. In the pants, we could go. I got already made one. Maybe in the inside of the pant could be good. This is because of the curvature of the UVs. But if I'm using the camera stuff. Panel. Tangent wrap. Now let's go with tangent wrap. You know what? Okay, let me bring the one. Maybe you. You're gonna have a big. Okay, so I put that on the same. Okay, let me create a new layer. We're gonna bring back this one. Put it here. Okay, and deal with this. I just want to delete this one. Okay. So now we are ready to put our filters. So you're gonna be in orange. Black. Maybe black and white. Maybe let's try this for now. And add a filter. You're gonna be yellow, yellowish, or maybe black, but the writing is gonna be in golden. You have a name for this guy yet? Nope, I don't have a name, and I'm gonna have to find one, but for now I still don't have a name. But you're right, I need to find one, eh? I also gonna bring, wants to have a sticker somewhere in the shoes. So let me see. It's something like this. With a filter. Okay, let's go with that. Now another one is gonna be, let's bring the flag and put it wrong orientation. Like this. Okay, and I'm gonna bring everything into one group, which gonna be called lower. Perfect. Let's export that. Save setting, and let's check it in the in Blender. Yeah, I need to oh boy, it's annoying. This is also annoying. Maybe I should, no, you know what, oh no, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna oh boy. Here we want on the shoes. Ooh. And these two. It's a little bit too black. Too black, too white. For this, we're gonna change it, but you are missing the it's because it. Ooh. Why is it so washed out? The shoes. I don't know why it's so semi-transparent. Also a little bit because my flow was not at 100. Oh man. Fuck. So you obviously you're not in the right position. I'm gonna delete you and I'm gonna rework you. Just I want to see the wireframe. It's gonna be easier for me. A mesh wireframe here, and activate it so I know that's I want it to fit there. Okay, and you know what, we're gonna redo it, this one too, with the proper, yes. So we said that we want to avoid pure black and pure white, this, and same thing for you, to avoid pure black and pure white. So this time it's gonna be, it should be better. Let me check. Yes. So I don't need this I'm gonna deactivate it because I don't need this this pattern I put. Oh boy. Oh boy. I use this. Quick fix everything. Perfect. Same thing on the backpack, we're gonna do the same thing. So delete those nodes, bring the new one that we imported from Painter. Okay, we are almost there. I'm not sure I like this one. Maybe we should go for something more. Like the background is gonna be white. More like this. I think it's gonna be less aggressive. Or actually, let's invert. So the background is black. The outline is white. It's gonna be even less aggressive, I think. I think I prefer the yeah, I think I prefer like it. Okay, so last we want to do is the backpack. I think the backpack needs to be filled with stickers. Let's go with that. So I want a big one like this. With what would be the let's go back with the orange, black lines and white eyes like this, and we're gonna put girls also on it. Let's go with this one. Filter. Then I bring this cut here. Here. Let's grab this. And with this, but I'm gonna limit this. This. White background. Okay. Let's make a copyright all. Gonna bring some this. A big thing here. Perfect. Okay. We are almost done. Almost done. I hope everybody is still awake. Hope that you're not sleeping already. Matsu's still here. You would have you would have stayed for the whole stream. If I could give you a medal, I would. That's showing some dedication there. Was there? Oh. I want to bring some. Yeah. Yeah. The last thing I want is something in the. Let's try something like that. Does it work well if I'm putting a big sign here? No, I don't think so. We're just gonna go with the this one. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's check this. We're gonna export. Save settings. And let's start bringing this in our shaders. Maybe that there's probably something that's probably a way where I can optimize the placement of the bringing this kind of a shader layer effect, because it's really a repetitive process and taking me a lot of time actually. Okay. So I definitely don't like the blue here. It's really not good looking blue. So let me go back into Painter and we're gonna turn this to something. Let's go back to something, you know what, white. It's you never go wrong when you go white. Oh, that's it. Black or white. Okay, so last thing, I think I don't like this those one doesn't make sense. I want to they're too noisy. Just before I forget, I'm gonna group everything together so that I'm gonna call this back, and now it's a matter of finding the right stickers, and I got it. So I'm just gonna delete them. Oh boy. Yes. Yeah, it's better. We need just a little bit here. So I think here we're just gonna I'm gonna draw a band here is what I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna be the best. So I'm gonna stay this time. I'm gonna stay in Blender. I'm gonna grab a cell shader layer. Like this, and I'm gonna create a texture, image texture, new one, 248. Gonna call paint Steve with no alpha. Okay. And alpha, and I'm gonna use, yeah, I'm gonna use the layer 2. Let's go with my UV map. Layer 2. Now I should be ready to paint on this. Texture paints. Okay. So we want paint in a white color. Oh boy, nope. We say we are done with this. Don't. Hey. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna reuse the remove the pressure. I'm gonna stabilize the stroke. Probably actually painting in a dark color like this. And I'm gonna go with the curve mode, and let me this so that I can move a little bit. Okay. All right, so last thing, I'm gonna tweak a little bit some color I don't like. For example, the I really don't like the color of the hearts on the front. And this one too, maybe I'm gonna go with more yellow for you. For the hearts, it's gonna be tough to find where the heart is. There you go. So maybe go with something like this. Try to balance a little bit more the color, not too aggressive in there. Did it work? No, I wasn't reloading the right. Okay. Yeah, this time it's making more sense. Maybe not actually. I want to go back to let's try again. Yeah, okay, maybe this could work. Could I put something on the sleeve? I think I should. So let's do that. Let's create which one I'm gonna put? A diamond maybe? No, well, Okay, this one. I'm gonna put this one. I put this one here and right, wrong orientation. Yeah, right here, but it's too big. Like right here. Okay. Perfect, and maybe, you know what? I want to put another small art shape here. Like this. Why it's... I need to redo it because my opacity wasn't properly set up. It's better. And let me see how it looks like if I put big font shape. Maybe. Okay, why not? Oh, and export everything. I'm gonna reload all my textures and gonna bring those node here. Okay. Yeah. See how it looks. Maybe this one is a little bit too intense. I don't know. Maybe I should just tweak a little bit the color of this one. So instead, what I'm gonna do is make the background. This is gonna be white, this is gonna be white, but this is gonna be orange. bit darker. White, not so white. Maybe what I want to try is going back to this one and give it give it orange color. All right, and I think we are done with the the texturing. Maybe something can be done on the yeah, it's not wide enough in there. Gray. All right then. Thank you all. Thank you everybody for keeping supporting me and following me and making not being asleep. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm happy with that. Can't wait to see it in game, eh? It's gonna be fun. Just the last thing I need to not forget is save my images, because if not, I would be pissed if I lose that. Thank you, Orex. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's gonna be fun in game. All right, I'll see you soon. Probably tomorrow. I hope I'm gonna be able to make it tomorrow. But at the meantime, have a good weekend, guys. It's my first time in the stream. When's the next? The next it's gonna be. I want to make it tomorrow. So Sunday at 10:30 in Canada. So a little bit. I'm trying to make a stream that's 2 hour long. So if you come back to a little bit tomorrow, but a little bit earlier, you should see me streaming. All right, guys, have a good weekend and see you tomorrow. Thanks.